Hello everyone. Let's write a first query. Okay, your first SPL query. We will start writing the first query. This is a very basic stuff. Okay, so how do you get the data? How do you add the data? And then you search the data before you write a query, right? So each and every step from the very basic stage, we will try and understand how to write a query. This is really important for someone who's learning the Splunk development, because this is where you start your learning when it comes to SPL queries. All right, please watch this carefully. If you need, you can actually make a note of it, and you can prepare as per your requirement, whatever, whenever you're trying to go for it. All right, now write your first SPL query. At this point, you have learned the basic functionality of Splunk. Okay, the last last two videos, first video and the second video as part of Splunk course. Okay, this is the third chapter, in fact. Okay, in the SPL videos that I have uploaded. Okay, uh, a high-level understanding of SPL syntax and search interface. Let's move ahead by actually writing your first SPL query in this section. I'll walk through uploading Splunk tutorial data and we will start querying it. Okay. Now, using SPL tutorial data, how do we use the data basically? Okay. How do we use the data? Where it has gone, just give me a minute. Yeah. While using your own data in your organization is certainly helpful to learn Splunk. To follow along the examples I am giving to you, I'll show you. We'll need to Splunk. We'll need to install the Splunk Enterprise Trail in your PC or Mac and upload the data sets I provide. This way, you can avoid mixing the tutorial data with your organization's data. Okay, you can divide it. You don't have to mix and get confused with that, right? You can divide it like this. See the section installing Splunk in this chapter to find instructions for installing Splunk Trail version. Okay, this is how you install this Splunk Trail version also. All right, there you go. Download Splunk Trail version data with zip. Okay, we all know. You have to. You will be unzipping the file while you're doing the installation of Splunk. Okay, just have a look at this link. Okay, installation, we know you can install Splunk using Windows. For this particular process, you can always search Splunk product documentation at docs.splunk.com to locate the Splunk tutorial downloaded files. Okay, you can always check that. Now, at the first step, if I add Splunk tutorial data zip file into Splunk, how do I do that? Log into Splunk web as an administrator and then click on add data. Okay, very first step. I click on add data, and then what happens? If you're using your organization's Splunk environment, you may not find the add data icon. This happens when your Splunk administrator has disabled this option. The Splunk user enterprise, use Splunk enterprise trail if this is the case. Okay, in this case, you can use the Splunk enterprise trail version. The next step is you can click on upload, which is highlighted in red here. Click on upload and then click select file and choose the tutorial data, which is a zip file you had earlier downloaded. Make sure the file is in zip format. Okay, you need to make sure file should be the zipped file. Select here and you upload the file, which is a tutorial data. And after that, what you have to do, it will be added. Once you add the data, it will be added in the input settings screen. Choose the main index and click review as shown in the figure. Okay, when you add it, you just click on review. Now you go to input settings. Okay, so you have to go to main here. As part of adding the data, you'll have multiple options. Click on main and you write the data, and then it will be when you click on the review, I mean you have to upload it basically. When you add, data will be added to the as part of review. Okay, we have done 3 steps now. That is, first we have selected the source, second we have given the input in the settings, and then you have reviewed it. Okay, so now you will submit. Okay, so let's do that. When you click on submit, you see something like this. Okay, input type is upload file, and Splunk name, sorry, file name, source type, host, index. Whatever you have uploaded, you will see all of them here. Splunk uploads and indexes the data if there are no errors. If you see a success message as shown in the figure above, okay, click the Splunk Enterprise icon at the top left to go back to the home screen, right? So this is how you will search the data basically. When you added the data successfully, file has been uploaded successfully, you will see this kind of screen. Okay, and then whatever the data you have added, the tutorial data, right, which is a zipped file, and once you added the data, what you have to do now, you have to search it. Okay, we are going to write a query, right? So go to the Splunk homepage, that is enterprise homepage, and as highlighted here, click on search and reporting app. Okay, when you click on search and reporting, okay, turning on search against. At this point, I suspect you are eager to run your first search, right? We are all pretty much excited to run this because this is where you will actually start running your query. But let me first suggest an important setting that will avoid you searching. The search assistant is a feature of a Splunk that listens to every keystrokes as you type the SPL and provides suggestions. Suggestions help, and for example, as you type, the search matches. You can easily enable search assistant by, you can see here, when you click on this, you account, I mean, here you see the preferences, right? There in the preferences menu, click the SPL editor tab and select full search assistant. In addition, enable lane number and search. Okay, that is auto format as shown in the figure. There you go, SPL editor. These are the steps that you'll have to follow, and you see here, okay, in this particular screen, and you apply the changes. Now you go to search mode. Okay, now after that you have to search the data. Now when it comes to search mode in Splunk, we have a couple of search modes. What are they? Fast mode, smart mode, verbose mode. Okay, let's go more into depth on the significance of these modes and what they mean in your search. Okay, this is also really important. Understand, in this mode, Splunk does not waste time in discovering fields. That is field discovery. It only extract fields that are present in your SPL query. Further, you use a transforming command such as stats generate a report. Fast mode does not generate the event details. Instead, it jumps straight to statistics or visualizations. Throwness over performances, it discovers hit in some cases as much as 10 times. Okay, use verbose mode with calculation, and smart mode actual stuff. Now that you have turned on search assistance and set the search mode, it's time for you to run the search. Okay, from the search and reporting homepage, type the following. What is that? Index equal to main. Main is the index here. Let's do that. There you go. You can see the screenshot here. I've given index equals to main. Note, in practice, you should always specify the search. When you run your search, Splunk goes to work. Okay, uh, it validates the SPL you typed and executes your query for the time frame you have selected. Because we have given all timers 24 hours, whatever you select, it will start search the query based on the time you have given. In our example, it searches the index named main for all time and brings back the events to to the user to the user interface. The search results are shown in reverse. What is this? Chronological order. Okay, newest data first. That is the newest data. It will take first. The search may take a few seconds to run, and the resulting screen will look like this figure. Let me just show you that how it looks like in the next video. Thank you.